Hi dear Pisces, this is Anastasia for Amira Salon's channel, and I'm here with your general 2018 reading. I used today Golden Tarot deck by Cat Black, which is classical tarot deck. So if you're familiar with symbolism of these cards, you can join me in interpretation of these cards. What I did, I pulled 4 cards, each card for 3 months of the next year. So this will be January, February, March, and then so on and so forth, right? And this will be in October, November, December, so the full year. Then I'm going to pull out one card for you from Messages from Your Angels by Doreen Virtue. And before I start talking about the cards that you see here, I would like you to make a wish or think about a question that you would like to be answered by your angels for the next year, for 2018, and I'm going to use Angel Answers by Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine. If you're not familiar with this deck, it's 44 cards, and some of them, they're very straightforward and they just say yes or no, but also you can get some advice about the situation or wish that you're asking about. For example, this card says wait, or it could give you an advice, a piece of advice, choose a new direction. So whatever your question is, it can either have an answer yes or no, or about timing, or about if the situation will improve. So try to formulate it this way. So I'm beginning with January, February, March for you, Pisces. And the first card brings with it beautiful energy for you, 3 of Wands. So if you know classical tarot symbolism, you know that this person who is standing here and he has 3 rods with him, 3 wands. He is standing on a cliff and he is looking at the ships that are ready to set off for a journey. And it looks like, although we don't see his face, it looks like he's ready to jump on one of the ships. But the only problem is he is ready for the journey. He's ready for an adventure, but he's not sure what particular ship and what direction to take because there are 3 of them. You know, choices can be very challenging because we don't know which one to pick because both of those, or all of them, they seem to have their own advantages. So you Pisces will be in the beginning of the year this type of a person who is standing on a cliff and thinking. So there are 3 ships for me, each of them goes to different direction, and I'm kind of wondering about each of these directions. I would like to try all of them, but I need to make my choice, and it could be tough for you, but the energy of the card is quite positive. The words that come to my mind right now, it's curiosity, it's adventure, it's uplifted spirit. It's a spirit of freedom. It's a spirit of trying something new. And also, this person has everything that he wants because he looks like he's dressed in beautiful clothes, and his posture shows that he is ready for a journey. So he has experience of things maybe, and he is not afraid of trying something new. It can stand mostly for professional situation. For some of you who are looking for a new job, you will have a lot of opportunities, and you will have to learn more about each of them before you actually sign a contract. It can also stand for a person who is choosing between several partners, romantic partners, because you can be surrounded by people who really enjoy your company, and you are asking yourself, okay, who would be this Mr. Right or Mrs. Right, and you enjoy the company of many, and it would be hard for you to choose. But the energy is adventurous. Um, I don't know. Just try whatever you wish, because the higher forces, they are kind of patronizing you with your exploring of your options. So it's okay to explore. It could be also an indicator of some creative ideas that come to your mind, and now you're thinking about how to invest your creativity in what project. Talking about money, same question. Where you should invest, what company? Yeah, so you are open to possibilities, and that's how you start the new year. The next period of time will be April, May, June. And here we have the Emperor, also a very beautiful card for many, for many of you, and I would say for all of you. Pisces usually are not, they don't like to be in the leader position, but they can do it. Sometimes they're too overreacting to the attitude coming or ideas coming from other people or criticism particularly. So and they love harmony more than conflict. But the Emperor card here shows that you would be responsible for your well-being, for your family, for your territory, for people who rely on you. So you will be in the position where you are put on the throne, Pisces, and you will be in the position of power. It can also show that you will be in the position, particularly what I'm picking up for some of you, you will be in the lead in a romantic partnership. So you can manipulate people, and some of you would like to use your kind of power games with another person because they're so much devoted to you. So you would like to be um, you would like to play around with their feelings, and this is not a good thing to do. So be aware of that, because they can just call it quits, right? I'm picking for some girls, Pisces, who can be manipulative with their partners, so be very careful with that. Also, it could be a situation when you're a family member who is trying to push their power over other family members. And looking at the facial expression of this emperor, he's not kind of happy. I would say he's near to be angry. So there will be a situation when in your family life you could be angry with somebody, and it could be a conflict, but try not to overuse your power. If people are dependent on you, try not to tell them every other minute, see, you're using my money, see, you do nothing for your keep, see, you depend on me, so just shut up and listen to what I'm saying. So that's what the energy of this card is kind of giving me these scenarios. Yeah, I'm just thinking what else can come up for you. Yeah, it's mostly, for some reason, mostly coming as a challenging energy of people who are playing power games. So watch for this and try not to overuse your power, or vice versa, try not to yield too soon to the power of another person. Try to, yeah, codependency also is kind of coming to my mind. So watch for codependency factor in your relationship. Yes. Now, looking at the next period of time of 2018 for you, Pisces, Queen of Coins comes up, and it's for July, August, September. You know, it's a beautiful card. It gives an energy of abundance, practicality, and steady income. Queen of Coins loves to count money, and she keeps her books, debit, credit, in perfect condition. She's not afraid of things coming from outside, because her world is very strong. She created her own world, she invested in this world, and she keeps her borders safe. Um, it can show yourself in the position of this queen of coins, but also because mostly it's the earth sign, and it could show, if you're a Pisces man who is watching, it could be a person, the woman, female figure coming to your life, or who is already in your life, and she will be very influential in whatever situation will be there for you during this period of time. She will take the lead, and She will be very significant to you. Maybe you will rely on her decisions, maybe on her resources, but definitely it's a very important woman in your life. If you're single, that woman will come to your life, and maybe it's exactly the woman that you need, because Pisces men, it's water sign. They can be sensitive, they can be very emotional, and you really you will benefit from a companionship with a woman from the earth sign who knows exactly what she wants. She can make money, she can invest into profitable business, and she is like, look at how she's looking at you, she's staring at you, Pisces. Interesting. She's like estimating you, right? Calculating if she would like to be with you or not. So maybe you will also have this type of dynamics in your romantic situation. She will be thinking, should I be involved with this Pisces man over there, right? Interesting. It can also show a family member, like on the advanced, a little bit advanced in years. It could be your mother-in-law, or or your eldest sister, who knows better than you how to create stable income. Particularly, it goes about finances and your status, right? Because it's coins. And she is also kind of looking at you thinking, what are you doing? What in the earth you are doing, sister, right? Or listen, I can give you good advice. Don't mess up with so and so. So, whoever it is, listen to this person. She's very wise. She knows the ropes. She knows the world. She could be also an academic advisor to some students, Pisces, who are doing their academic projects, a teacher. Yeah, so you will benefit from her advice, definitely. Maybe she will support you in your project, and it will be very successful in this period of 2018. Now, the final months of 2018 for Pisces will be quite steady. Four of coins, again, it's coins, it's more on the finances and resources side by the end of the year. If here it's about emotions, creativity, adventures, adventurous mind, you would like to try things, explore, you're more easygoing and adventuresome. The end of the year requires from you, Pisces, to focus more on money, on resources, on income, and the advice here is not to spend and waste. This person is sitting here, again, like doing the books. Kind of, you have to accumulate money rather than spend it, or prepare, save money for investing later on. It can also show a situation when you are less emotionally available, or the person who you are in some relationship, they will be emotionally unavailable to you. So remember, we were talking right now about Queen of Coins. She could be not very emotionally available, but it doesn't mean that she is not lovable, or she cannot care about you, right? Um, so there could be some coldness in the relationship, because people are they want to keep to themselves rather than to be in the company of each other. But it's okay. Give your partner some space. If it's an employment situation, it's okay when the environment is not very, you know, your colleagues could be more on a critical side. It's okay. It's okay to be on your own. Pisces, very often they overreact to criticism and to what other people talk about them or think about them. But this time shows that focus more on a material side, not on emotions, not on your fantasy, imagination. You can be still creative. You can still be yourself, but don't be absorbed too much by your emotions, and focus on practical side. That's the advice of this card. On the whole, I feel very good about this energy coming to you, Pisces. So it's a very stable, nice year of trying something new, being in the power position, or depend on people who will be influencing your decisions. Maybe somebody will be coming to your life who is more practical than emotional, which is very good for you in many respects. To start a family, for example, oh, she will be a very good household leader, right? So now how about your card from messages from your angels? Patience. I love this card for you. It has beautiful color, very warm color, and positive energy is coming. Now is the time to learn, study, and gather information. Enjoy being a student because in the future you will synthesize your knowledge into action. It reminds me of these cards, Queen of Coins, when I mentioned students and academic advisors and teachers. And also it resonates well with the energy of Four of Coins. When it is not time to take action, maybe in the beginning of the year, it's okay to travel, to try things, to try a new job, to try new people. But here, by the end of the year, be more on the cautious side, study, learn, accumulate knowledge, accumulate resources. And in the future, you will synthesize all your ideas, all your experience, and your patience will bring beautiful results. Very beautiful card for you. I feel so good about it. And now, finally, remember your question, or you made a wish, or you ask about situation for 2018 Pisces. And let's see if the wish comes true. Okay, this card is, you know, it's not a yes card, but it's a recovery card. Recovery is a yes. So it, of course, it looks like it speaks more about health situation, which is wonderful. So if you asked about health, yes, the answer is recovery. However, if you ask about more like maybe a romantic situation, yes, the answer is yes, it will improve. Whatever you're asking about, finances, romance, or your health, the answer is yes, it will bring the next year will bring you recovery. And I strongly feel that there are people who are asking about finances particularly. So what will I do? Because now I'm kind of on the downside. So it will be recovering, and I feel it would be a little bit slower than you wish, but the outcome will be much positive than before. So the answer I would say is yes. Thank you for watching. I feel very good about your perspectives for 2018 Pisces, and please ask me questions if you have some, and if you want personal reading, use the link below. I wish you well, and thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.